Alright guys, BLM here, back with a new episode. We're gonna do some side activities in Horizon here, mainly because I'm mostly playing this to be a bit of an update episode, where I feel like I should probably just talk about the state of the channel in a way. Where, like, and to be fair, this channel I never took seriously anyway. Like, it's mostly just me playing games when I have free time. But I'll be honest, I'm at the point where I'm pretty burnt out on games. What do I have to even do? I mean, I've done most things at this point, right? So I'm still missing a survey drone. I still haven't done the war totems either. I think I'm gonna save the arena for whenever I stream after the finale of Survivor. But yeah, so okay. Should I look for the survey drone? I don't know where it is. Well, okay, whatever. Let's just run around first. So yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's go back and then. Where is it? But yeah, so I'm at a weird spot right now where, so for a while, really ever since what, November, October, somewhere in that range, I have been in the process of playing the games from 2021 and moving forward to making my year in gaming video, which I do every year on my other channel, where I rank every game from the year of 2021 or from the previous year. And I really got burnt out, I feel like, in the last like month or so, to where I've been playing like a lot of games that I just have not been clicking with and dropping them. And it's really just like kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like I don't know if, like, what how to really phrase it, but like, I don't know, I'm just like lost motivation, I guess, to play a lot of games at this point. Is there anything I can do here? No. But yeah, like I just don't feel like I need to be playing anything right now. Where, I mean, there's still because like I'm at the point where, again, I decided to call it quits on the 2021 Young Gaming video, so that's pretty much done. Again, I did try to play New World Ends With You, try to play Tales of Rise, try to play a lot of these games that like I thought I would like. Then I just like ended up just getting kind of bored by them by the end. So yeah, we're moving on from that. But I'm also like kind of at a spot now where like there's nothing I need to play. And because there's nothing I need to play, I don't feel like I need to play anything on here for the first time in a very long time. Really first time probably ever since I started going on here. And to be fair, part of that is due to the fact that I am streaming, where like some of the games I normally would play here, I'm streaming instead. But yeah, I mean, it's like at this point, in terms of like games I need to play for videos, almost all of them are games I'm going to be streaming. That, and also like the fact that I'm behind already on, like, I played AC3 and AC3 Liberation. I haven't written my videos on those. I'm still behind on like my BB3 video and like Last House video and like some other videos that I'm just really, again, I'm just far behind on the other channel. Right now I'm playing The Walking Dead Telltale Season 1. I'll probably be done with that by the end of the week. And then like I'll probably have I'll probably, like, what I'm thinking of doing right now is playing the other Telltale games, or the other Walking Dead Telltale games, just to waste time, really, because like I'm so far behind on everything else.
Safe travels, champion.
Oh, okay, cool. But like when it comes to this channel, there really isn't much that I need to play. Again, like, everything I need to play is something that I'll more than likely do on stream. We got Walking Dead, we got Life is Strange, and Before the Storm. We got, there's another thing, Wolf Among Us also is a game I'm going to stream. So it's like, in terms of games I play on here, there really isn't that much. Where is the, have we done every major question mark? I guess we have, right? Where's this last survey drone then? Let's see, filter. Keep those on, I guess. Was survey drones even part of this? Whatever. I guess let's just go to like some question mark spots. Like I haven't been here. But yeah, so like there's nothing I need to play on here that I planned on playing on this channel for a while. Really, the next thing I need to play is actually Horizon Zero Dawn, which that's not a video for like what, until like February of next year. And like I'll probably end up doing like the Naughty Dog ranking and the other one, the Quantic Dream ranking, or not Quantic Dream, the Don't Nod ranking, which like there's some games I need to play for that. Like I need to play like Vampire. I need to play, well, Remember Me I can't even do on stream or on record it, but anyway, what is this? Metal Flower. Wait, where is it? What difficulty am I on? Let's turn it down to like easiest. Just so that we can kill these enemies. Oh. Yeah, so like I'm feeling very disincentivized to play much on here for the short term. Which really is like, again, like for the last like what, almost 5 years now, I've been consistently playing games that like I end up uploading the footage of on here. And like while there's been like things that like I end up unlisting and that sort of thing, because like I don't finish the playthrough. I think like for the most part, like everything I've played, I've mostly uploaded here for 5 years. But like I'm kind of at the point where like where I've been consistently doing, okay, stop that. But like I'm kind of at the point where like there's not much I need to play right now, especially when like factoring like games I do intend on playing on stream. So yeah, I mean, just kind of in a weird spot with this channel where there might be a bit of a drought of videos coming out here.
I can turn this around.
Where's the metal flower? Game? Thank you. What is going on? Is the game glitched? What is going on? I'm so confused. Let's see if like changing the settings back and forth with these. No. That is weird as fuck. What the fuck? That's like a really weird glitch though. Now it's working properly.
Green shine. I'm in luck.
Let's just go there to unlock it. But yeah, so again, there might be a bit of a drought here for the short term, because especially because like I'm at a point where like I need to catch up on videos and stuff. I don't even know what we're gonna play when I come back though. Like I may jump into Horizon Zero Dawn, then Forbidden West again, but I don't think I don't really need to. Like it's so far off. It feels kind of ridiculous to like start that right now. So like maybe I'll play Vampire, because like I feel like the Don't Nod video is probably when that'll be like I'll probably try to get that one out by the end of the year. And like really it's like I only need to play Don't Nod or I only need to play Vampire and Remember Me. I believe every other game I played. I might try to replay Twin Mirror just for the sake of it, I guess, but which also I might just do that on stream though. Ooh, where's this area? I don't need anything. Cool. D-Day. So can't equip anything, or can't upgrade anything I've equipped, right? Realistically, I should probably do these. Can you only have one job? How many of these are there? Holy shit. Or to be honest, like maybe. Wait, oh wait, I can't upgrade this. Is this actually something I'm using? I guess so. I might as well try to fully upgrade everything that I have equipped at some point. Yeah, so it does give you a thing. Yeah, this is a cool area. So yeah, really, that was the point of this video, was to kind of just say that yeah, videos on this channel might slow down for a bit. Don't really know when I'll get back into it. I think a few weeks probably. I think I really want to get caught up on like all these videos that I've started. And also, like, I recorded 2021 year gaming video. That'll probably take the rest of the week in terms of my work on that. We got BB Can going on. I want to catch up on all these scripts, there's like 4 scripts or 5 maybe. I still need to write. Well, I mean, by the end of this week, it's gonna be Walking Dead Telltale, AC3, Liberation, BB3, Glass House, and Survivor 42. So it's 6 scripts actually. But to be honest, like, I'm really just enjoying just doing side stuff here. Like, I could play this game for forever. I really could.
It's not my override's corrupted, but I can fix it if I help remove parts.
Okay. Oh my god, what the fuck? What is going on? Why is it like kids just like glitching out? Is that like a weird like patch thing? We're also debating on streaming tonight too. Because we do have BB Can, Trope of Eviction, so I was thinking like maybe stream for that. Now, where the fuck are any crabs? I don't, like, again, like, I really feel like I could play this game forever. No, it's lobster again. Is that it? There we go. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I really wanted. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay. That's really all I really wanted to say. Oh, I need to find bass. Okay. How do I kill them in the water? Or can I only kill them from here? Can you not hit them in the water? Let's climb on this, I guess. Can you not? Oh, fuck off! What the fuck? Why is it going underwater? Climb on the fucking thing. Thank you.
Whew. Wow.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Am I being, like, why am I not hitting this? Am I being, like, how do you kill things underwater? Oh, is there like a new... Okay. I guess you can swim up to it and push triangle. What kind of fish is that? Or is that not a fish? Oh, fuck is that? Oh, that's not even a thing. Okay. So you should be able to push triangle when you get close to it. Okay. That's how you do it. There we go. Now... Yeah, so, that's mostly it. Again, don't know how much I'll really be, how much new I'll really be playing. Maybe we'll just do side content here and there, like this. Maybe I can do that, like, whenever I'm feeling like just winding down and that sort of stuff, but yeah, like, for the most part, kind of holding off to start any, like, new Let's Play or anything for a short period of time.
I should loot all these dead machines. See if they have the parts I need.
What is going on? And actually, while we're at it, let's listen to some,
Here. Better try another location.
So Helena goes to Betty. Helena's gonna give Betty the whole spiel that we've talked about already. She says, Jace is trying to make it seem like I have a final two with Marty. I don't. She says Jace and Gino are the ones working with Marty. She says they tried to make it seem like they were gonna backdoor Marty last week, but Jace had the secret power. She also told me not to use the veto when I won it. Betty's like, oh my god, this is shocking. And he, of course, after Summer was like, I really want to let you have a genuine reaction. Of course, like Betty is now having to pretend.
Okay, are they just not here?
Helena says, yeah, if Moose had come down, Josh would have gone up. And she says that she thinks Jace is trying to turn Betty and Summer against her. Helena says. She says, Jace, she's trying to like ruin my game. She's trying to get us against you against me. And she's telling me that like they'll never work with you. You can't go to that side because they won't work with you. They like me better, essentially. Betty's like, wow. She's like, please don't tell her I said this. She's like, I won't. Summer joins them, and Helena's like, I just told Betty. Summer's like, right. Oh my god.
Damn it.
She says, I'm keeping Josh, and she's gonna be so mad at me. But Betty says no, I'm not gonna let her bully you, Helena. I've got your back. And Betty apologizes. She's like, I have been sort of avoiding you lately because I wasn't really sure where you stood, but now I know. Now I know, and I am with you. I'm with you. Betty and Summer agree. Both agree. They are not targeting Helena. So they are on board. Betty is then going to talk to Josh. She tells him the whole story. He also has to pretend like he didn't already know. He's he's not pretending that he believes it, because he does believe it, but he's pretending that he didn't know it. And he plays into it, of course. He's like, wow, they almost tricked us into using the veto. And if we had, I would have gone up. That's so
Oh, there's
sick.
the last survey drone.
That's disgusting, she says. Josh says, it seems like we should trust Kevin and Helena. It seems like we should work with them. Betty's like, yeah, definitely. Marty and Jace need to go.
How's there still a question mark there?
They're not going to say anything. They're not going to say anything. That she's like, I want to confront them. Josh's like, should we confront them? Betty's like, no, not yet. I'm gonna confront Gino in the goodbye message though. I'm gonna ream him out for trying to trick me like that. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get some in that goodbye message. I would really like to see. It's a triple eviction. I doubt we have time for it, but I really want to see Gino getting a goodbye message from Betty. Like, that's right, Gino. You tried to trick me into backdooring Josh last week. I'm not falling for your nonsense.
Eye in the sky.
He's gonna be like, what?
I'm definitely a lover boy.
I don't understand. And Kevin's gonna be like, oh boy.
Cyclops drone.
So,
How to get its data.
Jace is gonna talk to Summer. Jace talks to both Summer and Betty with the similar pitch. She says her and Gino are no longer interested in working with Kevin and Helena. She would like to work with Summer. She says again she would like for Summer to vote to keep Gino with them. And Summer at this point is just humoring at this point. Kevin, Helena, and Josh are going to talk for a little bit. Kevin
What?
says that he wants
What?
He wants to drop another bomb. He wants to tell Jace that Marty's plan the whole time. Because this for all we know, this is going to go through. It's a triple eviction, so there's probably not time. But Kevin, so we might see it in the triple eviction. It might happen live. So I guess be prepared for this. But Kevin wants to tell Jace that Marty's plan the whole time was to stack the odds in favor of Gino going up on the block. So, if you recall, a few days ago after the gummy bear draw, I told you about Kevin's bad math, right? Kevin wants to use his bad
Maybe I
math
can climb something to jump onto the
as a
drone.
strategy. He doesn't know it's bad math, but he wants to use it as a strategy to convince Jace that Marty intended for all of this to happen.
Almost jumped
Marty
off.
did say to Kevin that he sort of like knew that Gino would put his gummy bear in, and so that was sort of like a false choice in some way, and that it was kind of a trap. So he's using that along with the fact that he has bad math. So he's gonna say that Marty intentionally sat them in specific seats, knowing that the person who picked last would have the worst odds of staying off the block. So, again, in a triple eviction, not a lot of time for all of this to happen, but in some ways that could actually be a good thing if, say, Jace wins the veto or wins the HOH, and they need to like make sure she's still against Marty. We could absolutely have a situation where we hear this.
You really suck at lying.
When it comes to her confronting Marty about forcing Gino. So that's something that could happen tonight, or it could not, and we may or may not see it during the live show.
There we go.
Betty comes in, and they all agree, Kevin, Helena, Betty, Josh, that they are targeting Marty and Jace in the triple. Summer also comes in. They all talk about it's Marty and Jace are the targets for all of them. They also agree they're going to blindside Gino. The blindside
Oh my god, are you
still
fucking
in
serious?
play.
Game.
Basically they're going to the final five.
Back out in the wild.
That's the plan. So, as of right now, everybody that wins HOH in the triple except for Jace will be nominating Marty and Jace with the intention to evict them both. Now, the third nominee varies depending on which person wins HOH. Kevin and Helena would do either Betty or Summer. Josh, Betty, and Summer. Josh might do Betty or Summer as well. Betty and Summer would likely do Helena, but that third person is only a backup target in the event that Marty or Jace wins the veto. So that's basically
Oh, wait, there's a
the
workbench
whole
here.
plan here. Then Jace, who knows, right? In the event that Gino is evicted, any number of things could happen in terms of her motivations. The slate is kind of wiped clean at that point for her. I would assume she puts up both Kevin and Helena. The question is, does she also put up Marty? Does she put up Josh? Like, who knows? So, Jace is going to go to Betty, of course. As I said, she's going to say the same thing. She wants to work with Betty once Josh leaves.
Can you make these a job?
She and Gino don't want to work with Kevin and Helena anymore. They both agree that
I already
Marty
have
is their
this.
target. Betty brings this back to Kevin and Josh. She's like, Jace is trying to pitch that we work together. Kevin talks more about the secret veto stuff. He says again, like, the fact that Jace didn't use it is proof that the Marty plan was never true, and she used that with Marty. That's why it came out, is because she used the fact that she had the secret veto to prove to Marty that she never intended to backdoor him. Kevin is like, she's gonna be so mad. She's gonna be so mad. She's gonna be coming for me when we vote out Gino. She's gonna be so upset. Betty says, "Don't worry though. I'll stand up for you. I've got you." And after he leaves, Betty says, "You know, Kevin, he's so great. He's our first priority in this game, Josh. He's going all out for you." And Josh agrees. So obviously Helena has definitely shot up in the eyes of Summer and Betty, but for Betty especially, Kevin's still likely a priority over Helena in the event of a triple eviction. So keep that in mind. And then you know, Kevin had spent a lot of time with Marty that night. Marty feeling like he's really trying to dial in like exactly how Kevin feels about the vote. And he's gonna tell Jace late in the night. He says, "Don't worry. Don't worry. You shouldn't be worried. You don't have to be scared. Because I just spent 2 hours with Kevin, and he couldn't lie to me for that long. I was able to tell. Kevin's not flipping. He's like, what about Helena?"
Oh, yeah.
Helena's not gonna flip, but it's like, we are all good.
No, like, what the fuck? I need this shit. Oh, they did add the, let's see, I actually see where it is now.
That's pretty much the day.
The carcass is here.
That's pretty much what we've got. So that's it. I mean, we already talked about the heading into the triple, where people are sort of pointed right now. Marty and Jace in some deep trouble. If they win the veto, Helena could be in some trouble, or Betty and Summer could be in some trouble. There are still scenarios where theoretically anybody could leave. But things are looking much better for Kevin and Helena heading into this triple than they did just yesterday, really. Massive work done here, concocting this story about Jace and Gino trying to backdoor Josh. Super effective and very well done. Planned excellently. Fought completely. Great stuff. Great work being done all the way through to Wednesday. Honestly, I think they're already down for probably the day. Didn't really get much on Thursday, but that's what we've got. I will, of course, be live tonight watching the episode with all of you. Twitch.tv/KaraArmstrong. The time. If you want to ask more questions or hang out, you can find me on Twitch just later today before the triple eviction. I'll be streaming about stock and just chatting about various scenarios that might occur here in the triple eviction. So you can find me over there on Twitch, twitch.tv/AaronArmstrong. And then, of course, after the episode, we'll be back here on Robin's podcast to talk through everything that we see in the triple eviction. I don't think there are accurate spoilers out there, but you never know, and you might want to play it safe, because even if there are fake spoilers, that might impact just the way that you watch the triple eviction. So I think just in general, I would say I would advise you to probably stay off of social media post 4 p.m. Eastern-ish. So, come hang out with me on Twitch before then. But in the stock watch, the market will close at 4 p.m. Eastern as well. So keep that in mind. And then, of course, tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, I'll be live back here to talk through everything that we see on the feeds tonight, assuming they come back. And I'll have some next interviews for you tomorrow, so stay tuned for it all. You can always find me over on Twitter as well at Armstrong Heron. That's about what I've got for you here today. I apologize for any sound issues over on the YouTube if you experienced any, but that's what we've got. Thank you all so much for joining me, and remember, you don't have to be scared. You don't have to be scared. See you next time.
I need like a settlement, right? Because that's usually where the workbench is, like right there. Whatever. It's like we just have more inventory in general, right? Actually, also while I'm here, I forgot I haven't fully maxed out the skill tree yet. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. I'm never gonna use a lot of these. Was this actually my weapon of choice? Yeah, because that's better than that. These I'm gonna keep for sure. So is that worth it? I think it is, because like it's electricity, which we don't really have anywhere else. Yeah, okay. High damage. Okay. I'm already using. Jolly. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh shit, I went to. Well, let's just do that, I guess. Okay. Okay. It's like over a mountain. A special here just to save the thing. But yeah, I mean, we'll end in a bit, and then I think I'll try to get some editing done. But, yeah.
Guys, are you frustrated looking for hair care products without sulfates and parabens? Well,
they didn't splinter on this boat, so it's kind of like
Here we go.
I almost want to go up to a 4 for Tori because she did have these good moments, but at the same time, it's just like I still haven't seen any actual significant progress from her to get out of this spot in the minority. She doesn't actually have any advantages to use. She doesn't have anything, and the fact that she's now won back-to-back communities only kind of further puts the target on her back in my eyes. So I think I still have to go with a 3 for Tori. She's just still in such a bad spot.
We're at the final 10 now, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
At the final 10, Tori's not going to be able to win her way to the end with purely unity. Just
She needs I would guess she needs at least 2 more rounds before the majority starts to break up. More likely 3, given the fact that she'll probably have a huge target on her back by then.
We saw one scene of Tori talking with Marianne and cluing Marianne into the paint that she saw Andrea's hand. And that was good. If we saw more of that, that would probably be better. Although, double-edged sword, because then people are going to be like, why is Tori spreading stuff around? Like, Tori's name still being talked up as being an easy boot. If she hadn't won immunity, probably would have been her name out there with Romeo's and Chanel's. So, yeah, I gave her a 4 because I think I'm seeing at least some improvement. Mostly I gave her a 4 because this episode didn't highlight her not so great social game.
I think it's fair. I really considered the 4, but yeah, I think it's fair.
It's good to win the back-to-back immunities, but I don't think, as we've seen from some recent seasons, I don't think that just winning challenges or just finding idols gets you anything unless you're then using that safety to do something else and to enhance your game.
Yes. So, next up, this was actually difficult for me, but I think I do have to still have Marianne here towards the bottom. Now, it's not terrible. I actually am not nearly as low on Marianne as some of the other people on the bottom for a couple of reasons. One, she's an idol. I think that's great. Unfortunately, with Drea having this knowledge is power advantage, the ability to steal an idol, she might end up losing the idol, which puts her in a precarious position. But she's still protected by the people that are kind of running the show right now, which is Jonathan Homer, you shouldn't have done that. And they're and an extra. She's valuable to them. They want to go around. Nora! On the bottom, now there's only Romeo and Julie left ahead of them. But that's the 2 rounds that somebody like Marianne would need, not to mention the fact that, again, he has that idol potentially. And I think that they will underestimate Marianne. And Marianne, unlike Romeo and Tori, who are both very obviously gamers. You look at them, you see what they're doing, they're running around, they're gamers. Marianne, I think, can be the kind of player, the kind of person on the outs that, when it comes down to it, the majority is going to start to be like, we need to start looking at each other. We need to start looking at setting ourselves up. And is it worth taking one last shot at Marianne, or are we going to take the shot early? Especially since Marianne might play an idol, we don't have the numbers to split the votes in the right way that we want. I feel like Marianne still has legs in this game. I also like what she did with the immunity challenge. So I'm gonna give Marianne a 5, but she is still kind of on the lower end of the spectrum right now because she is still in the minority, but I do think she's got some legs here.
I like everything you said. I think all my votes are going to skew slightly higher. I actually gave Marianne a 6 for all the same reasons that you said. I think that the seeing Marianne have some self-awareness with how she comes off, knowing that she's going to try and play an emotional card every once in a while or use that to her benefit. I really liked seeing that. I think that there's a world where I can see sort of like Marianne, I'm getting her a benefit because of some of the potential moves I see other people making. I can see if we have like a sort of, I don't want to say underdog, but like the people who are not in the main alliance, if that starts forming into a group of any kind, Marianne's one of the people who someone's going to want to scoop up. I think that Marianne is even more protected by the former Orange Tribe than any of the other people who are on the outs. I think the only place I really worry for Marianne, and I know going into this season a lot of people thought this would be her strong suit, I worry for Marianne in a final tribal council scenario. I think there's a lot Marianne needs to do to make herself seem like a...
No.
I think she's a rootable character, and I think there's a chance people could get to the end and want to give it to her, but I think that she needs to be able to argue what she did for herself. So if she has like a great idol play or something that keeps her here, that's going to be great. If she can get into an alliance that's doing something, I just think that so far she hasn't been able to be like on the right side of any kind of strategic move that she helped form.
Yeah, I mean,
that was
I
super lucky,
that,
but even that didn't
unless we see,
get what I need.
I think that she's definitely the kind of player that could like benefit from Bitter Jury, obviously, because she's just so likable. But I also think that like she has this, there's a spark to, there's a charisma to Marianne that is just undeniable, and I think that charisma will work well for her. In a way that it works against some players, like we're watching a Big Brother season right now where there's kind of like a nerdy player who, like, anytime the nerdy player does something that isn't what the majority wants, it's like, screw them, they're supposed to be under us. Marianne just has that just like utter likability that's like, you can't really be that mad at Marianne. And I think that if she were to get to the end, I don't think it would take much. I think it would take maybe a couple of key moves. I think she can explain herself really well. I think the explanation we got from just this one little like immunity thing is so well thought out. I think she could crush a final tribal. So I think that she's definitely somebody to watch out if she gets there. I think the biggest problem is getting there. But I don't think it's possible.
Yeah.
Counter out.
I don't think we should counter out, so I'm sticking with my 6. I feel pretty safe. It's been a really long time since we've had anyone whose name is even close to Mary on the show who got past second boot. So
There you go.
congrats.
All right. Next up, and this one is actually, it surprised me that it is this way, but I actually have high.
It's turned into something tasty.
Not very high in the ranking. I just feel like this is such a fall from grace, you know? High obviously is a very capable player. He crushed it in pre-merge, in a spot where, he was on the bottom, flip things to get himself on the top. But I think what I'm seeing here in the merge is that he's not on top again. Like, the fact is, he was on the bottom in the pre-merge, and it seems like while he's in the majority, it seems like he does not have a lot of sway in the majority.
Gotta loot all the machine
considering the fact
carcasses here.
that for
I
2
might find the parts I
votes
need.
in a row, he has had his own agenda, and he has failed to enact that agenda twice. He is not having the sway in this majority to tell me that he is well positioned within it. At the end of the day, the people who are calling the shots are whoever they are. They're certainly not high. And we obviously saw Omer technically fail to flip this vote as well, but Omer kind of just like threw it out there and let High run with the ball. I don't think Omer really cared one way or another all that much. And at the end of the day here, High has now lost 2 people from his tribe to kick off this merge. Even though we couldn't trust Chanel, she was still at least connected to him in some way, whereas somebody like Marianne is not. Somebody like Romeo, not. I mean, they had a great conversation, but he doesn't seem very connected to Romeo in any way. Romeo is kind of more on the Drea Rocks side of things.
Oh, Drea not
more attached to
respond.
Taku. High's when Omar's talking about options, High's losing all of his, and he's failing to influence these votes. So that's not speaking very well to his path in the game for me. So for right now, I'm dropping him down to a 6. I feel like I actually don't remember what I gave him last time. Obviously, losing Lydia was hugely bad for him, so it might have been low last week as well. But he has not been able to rise from that yet. I still think he's a very capable player. I think he's got the potential to come back up. But man, it's rough going so far for High.
I think High
They're
locked in
stripping
with the wrong
characters for
people.
parts. That can't be good.
High has some great ideas, is clearly interested enough in enacting those ideas that he will attempt to have them, happen, throwing them out there. But he's, for some reason, unable to, like, when he sees with the Lydia vote last time and then with this time, hopefully he comes out of this and realizes, even though he's voting on the right side, he's not getting what he wants to happen. We need to find people who will agree to that. And if we can do that, I see that he has the public plan and speak about them, but I think the real problem here is targeting Romeo wasn't like a horrible idea. It wasn't, just that the people he's trying to say to you were so set on Chanel. Which is also tricky because some people who wanted Chanel out are people who also probably shouldn't have wanted Chanel out. So it's kind of even more frustrated there. But I've seen good things from High. Also saw good things from Romeo.
Fuck off.
Find the parts I need. I should check all the machine parts.
People, they need to readjust. If he can readjust quickly, I can see a good scenario. I also had him at a 6. I originally, when I was watching the beginning of the episode, had him at a 7, and then dropped it down once we got to the vote. But we'll see. He's got a lot of points, and he says that Chanel is the person they could have come back to. Just wasn't able to influence the right people, unfortunately.
Yes. All right. Well.
All right.
Next,
oh fuck! I shouldn't flash over there.
Rox and Drea, the both of them, and I've kind of been back and forth about where I would place them in order. I've kind of landed on Drea just ahead of Rox, mostly just because she has this 4th advantage, which is great.
Yeah, 1, 2.
Kind of got caught with it a little bit, but I don't think that will matter too much. Shouldn't matter too much. But I'm going to give her the edge just because of that. Even though I think Rox potentially made less of a mistake, I just feel like, what are they doing throwing away Romeo for no reason? Again, we might be missing something, but that's, like, again, in an episode where Omar is telling us, I want options. I'm aligning myself